about chords. Whether you're new to piano or you're a singer-songwriter looking to accompany yourself or a music producer looking to enhance your beats, you want to start with learning how to play your chords and learning how to play them in many different ways. In my previous video, I showed you my exercise chord hopscotch, where you learn how to play your chords in blocks. In this video, I'm going to teach you my signature exercise, Lullaby, which is a variation of that same exercise, but you're going to play the notes one at a time. This creates a really beautiful waterfall sounding effect, and it gives you a lot of different options. Let's get started. I call this Lullaby because it reminds me of a lullaby. On your left hand, we're going to start with fingers 5, 3, 1, playing your C chord. Your right hand is going to follow with 1, 3, 5, also C, E, G on your C chord. So your left hand starts first in this exercise. Then you climb to your D minor chord. So every finger shifts over one white key. The key to this exercise is not moving your finger until you need it. A lot of times, students try to move it in advance, and that gets really confusing. Move it right before you're about to use that finger. So let's go up first. Let me show you going up first. So going up, you have C, E, G, 5, 3, 1, 1, 3, 5, also C, E, G. D, F, A, D, F, A, E, G, B, E, G, B, F, A, C, F, A, C, G, B, D, G, B, D, A, C, E, A, C, E, B, D, F, B, D, F, C, E, G, C, E, G. So the key to this is understanding that this is a chord, and you're learning how to play these notes one at a time. Over time, you can get really artistic with it. You can start rolling, right? And you can have fun with it. You can also do the simplest things that sound so beautiful. All I'm doing is going up and down on the same C chord and rolling. So this takes muscle control and practice, obviously. So start with Lullaby, start with chord hopscotch in my other video, and work on ascending and descending the piano and being able to comfortably find these chords. So coming down, you just finished on your C chord up here, right? Coming down can be a little bit tricky. A lot of my students need to work at this for at least a few weeks before they feel comfortable with it. So you want to keep track of your pinky and your thumb. So this is your C chord backwards, G, E, C, G, E, C. So kind of like you're coming down a slope. Like let's say you're going skiing and you're coming down a slope, right? Or rock climbing, whatever you want to think of. One finger at a time, keeping track of your pinky, your thumb. Your pinky, your thumb. Your pinky, your thumb. Once triads become easy for you on both hands, we're going to work towards seventh chords. Seventh chords is simply adding one more note in each hand. So when you do that, it creates a more soulful sound. And I love my soulful sounds. I'm definitely an R&B girl. So just like how I always say that key signatures are like colors, you can't quantify how many shades of blue exist in the world. Similarly to that, there are so many ways to voice a chord. So to be honest, you'll be working on your chord vocabulary for the rest of the time that you'll be playing piano. I don't want you to think of this as a bad thing. This is actually a great thing. We need to stop thinking of the learning process as something daunting, as like a destination that we have to get there and check it off a list. That's what's missing with music education, is that we lost the magic and the exploration and the creativity throughout the learning process. And that's what I'm trying to bring back. If you understand that you can't quantify the shades of blue that exist in the world, and you understand that that's how it is when you create chords, it's so much more exciting to learn and be present for your process.